Here's a fine young strapping fellow from Google who has a question.
Hi, Tony. I have a two-part question for you. I'm very curious about how you did it. So the two parts of the question are, if you took Tony Hsieh out of Zappos, would Zappos still be as successful? And the second part of it is, if you put Tony Hsieh in Detroit at GM, could you make GM as successful?
Okay, so the question, Tony Hsieh, is how critical is the CEO to the startup, and would you like to go work with a dying company and make them better? And would you be able to turn around a GM?
I think in the beginning, when companies are smaller, then each individual employee is a lot more important. But definitely, our goal at Zappos is to make it so that it's not just me, but we're not relying on any one employee. And we actually have this whole, we have a team called the Pipeline Team, which is basically our employee training team. And our vision is actually 5 years from now, the vast majority of our employees are hired at entry level. And we provide them with all the training and mentorship. So over a 5 to 7 year period, they can become a senior leader within the company. And a lot of companies like to say people are their most important asset, and the problem with that is as soon as a person leaves, then you've lost an asset.
Right.
Whereas our vision for our pipeline, we want the pipeline to be our asset, so that we'll have employees at all different stages of their growth and progression. And so if someone does leave, you have someone right behind them and right ahead of them that can kind
Your
of
job as CEO is to make yourself in some ways, not critical.
Yeah,
and make the system absolutely self-sustaining without you.
Yeah, and not just me, but ideally, for
anybody,
for everyone, right?
How long does that typically take at a startup to sort of make yourself not critical in the process?
I would say it's I don't know, a long time.
A long time, years.
Yeah.
And would you ever want to, and could you ever, do you think if you put your mind to it, would you be able to turn around a car company?
I have no idea what goes on at a car company. I think it's really easy.
Well, did you know what goes on in a shoe company before you started Zappos? I mean...
No, so, and actually the challenges that we've faced over the years are, not at all what one would think. And so I think it's easy for us to judge from the outside, we could do a better job, but I have no idea what goes on inside a car company.
Right. So would you ever think about doing that? You wouldn't even do that. That's so crazy.
I think it's pretty hard to turn around cultures, especially bad cultures.
Yeah. You'd rather just start from the bottom up.
Yeah.
Much easier.
I mean, would rather just have Zappos build cars.